Hi, hey, hello, and welcome to High Tea. I'm your host, Ira Glass, and you are listening to an NPR production. Just joking. It is me, your fun, lovable, loosey-goosey gay. And you know what? Trademark it, put it on my bio, and then my tombstone. Just a fun, loosey-goosey gay. That's all people need to know about me once I'm gone. Whoa, we're back on another hot Wednesday. And yeah, it is hot, 11 degrees. That's Toronto spicy. I say that until we're 2 months down the line and we suddenly hit 36 degrees with humidity for no reason. Gotta love this nation. Oh, great. Looking forward to that. But in the meantime, here we are on High Tea with another episode of this cute little late night, more like mid afternoon, news desk show thing that I like to call a little burst of midday energy, like your favorite caffeinated drink. What's yours? Mine is an iced Starbucks cool lime refresher, which is now discontinued and replaced by kiwi starfruit. Not the same. Not the same. Oh, very exciting. We have Andrea Marston, our breaking news correspondent, in here with the spicy emoji. Yes, throw the spiciest emoji you got in the chat while I try to decompose why my mic is acting up. Listen, I own you, and that's how you train a mic. People go to radio college for that. I think it's radio college. That's what they call it, right? Oh boy, we have a spicy treat of an episode for you today. We have guests, we have games. Do we have games? Wait, do we have games? I don't think we. I mean, it's the game of life and living that we're sharing on this show. But we do have some fun stuff. I found Starbucks cold brew concentrated, and now I have had 5 cups of iced coffee. It'll do it to you. It'll do it to you. It gets broadcasting gratsy. So you can corroborate these things as facts. Get those kiwi, the spiciest emotes in the game. Kiwi, top 10 spicy. Oh, I am a stan of the Starbucks refreshers because they give you a nice caffeination, like a 70 milligrams of caffeine rather than like the 120 in a grande. So I'm buzzing, but I'm not shaking so much that I'm causing a medium on the Richter scale earthquake. Like we are in a nice middle ground. But you know what's even better than a Starbucks refresher? Or tea, but we'll get into it because I almost completely skipped over an entire segment, which is the clothes. What are the clothes for today? Okay, let's check it out, shall we? It's nothing crazy, it's nothing fancy, just a nice light floral and just a cute, a professional little blazer. Okay, let's give it a little whirl. Whoa, okay, that was a little bit more scary than I thought it would be. You can see the pants untucked, asymmetrical, but still giving that Toronto spicy look. This is a Toronto spicy, mostly gray. And you know what kind of city it is if it takes gray to spice up your life. That is the clothes, okay? I think we've gone through my entire wardrobe and there's not a lot left. Look at what I was going to wear to spice things up today. This is what. Where are you? Come out here. I know you're hiding from me. This is. I considered wearing this tie to spice things up on this channel. Is that sad? Is that sad? It is the most. I mean, it's kind of cute. It's a huge pop of color, but like, I'm in my 20s. Why am I choking myself with a rope of capitalism? Scary stuff. Ugh. But you know what? The corporate life comes for us all. Is this too sad a way to start the show? Maybe. So let's actually move on to our first actual segment. What's the tea? And I do mean, what is the literal tea? And I'm so excited to share. We've had some amazing, exciting teas over the past few weeks. We had the winter sprout tea last week, which gave us hints of uh, what was it? Caramelized ginger, decaramelized ginger, kettle corn, and cotton candy. And yes, it's real tea, actual tea. Tonight we're gonna spill it. We've had Taiwan black tea in the past, that good old Taiwan Negro tea, and today we are drinking some Jasmine tea, courtesy of Tenren Tea and Lee Chan's Asian Bistro, which we slash me I just ate at, and you can see the top of the food that I had to pause to prepare for this show. I can't eat and think at the same time. Is that problematic? Um, but you know what? Support your local restaurants. Lee Chan, nice font, nice orange font. It's delicious. It's so good. I'm tempted to make this a mukbang. Let me know in the comments if this should be a mukbang, because I can bang it up if we need that to happen. But it's, you know how it is. It's always a tea bang on this channel at the very least. So let me prepare myself to pour this tea. As you know, we spill it. We spill it on this show often, in a very literal sense. So I'm going to grab a cloth, so just so that we don't die, because it's a very possible threat. Oh, I'm so excited. We have beautiful pot, of course, gifted to us by the lovely Aika Kinugawa, who has her own show on Mondays at 7 called Aika's Kitchen. And can we get yeah, like that nice focus. This is a professional production. Yes, NPR over here. They do video stuff, right? Um, this is going to save our lives, because accidents happen and are all but pretty much guaranteed in my life. I am a mess. Okay, ready to spill the tea? This is a live pour. We're getting live for you a pour of this Tenren tea. Take a look. You know how we do it, Moroccan style. Let's get into it. Let's go. Okay. Ooh. Yes, that's right. We get the height on it. We get the height on it. We got the oyster mug out. My phone is just below, and it is being doused in hot, 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 spicy jasmine tea. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it. Ooh, do we dare? Higher, higher? Okay, that's good. This came here for a reason. This came here for a reason. Dramatic music, courtesy of Seann Murray in the booth. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you understand the stakes that are at risk here. I have so much electricity around me. Yes, let's mukbang capitalism by buying local. Support your local restaurants, people. I'm so excited to try this Jasmine tea. Listen, this is we're not here to play around this season. High tea, solely on the tea front. The comedy still the same as the first season. The tea, professional level. We really hit those heights. I'm gonna have a little bit of sip. I'm scared. You know that I have a low pain tolerance. That is part of high tea canon, but let us still get into it. Okay, I'm scared, but just gotta breathe and believe. It smells, ooh, almost like bubble gummy, like sweet in that sense. What could I compare it to? It smells like jasmine. Oh, it's not that hot. And I hope you're sipping at home as well with your oyster mug. That's good. That's good. I don't know why I shy away from jasmine tea all the time. It's actually it's legitimately a little bit of a spicy tea for me, I think. That's the thing. Like black tea, nice, even, symmetrical, neutral. I can drink it all the time. Jasmine tea, ouch, my little taste buds. Oh no. What's wrong with me? This is great. I love it. I give it 5 cups out of 5. for this hashtag Toronto Spicy Tea. Get it right now. It is good for you. That is the tea for today. Let us move right along. But before we do, can I just make a little suggestion? Suggestion? Suggested? What are words today? Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess of myself. How about we take a little look at this link that's about to scroll right below and donate to. Oh, my sense of direction is awry. Donate a little bit to Bad Dog Theater at this link, baddogtheater.com/high-t, where you can get a tax deductible, a tax deductible charitable receipt thing. I need to do my taxes so badly, and I have a little bit of a receipt myself. So join the club, donate, and help support this channel that is giving a place for improvisers to thrive in these very, very not thriveful time. And that's that on that one. But if you still need a little bit convincing, stay tuned, keep watching. We got some amazing stuff coming along, and also later tonight, but we'll get into that. And let us just swerve right into our next segment called The Serve. Now, I need to be a little bit more transparent because normally I describe this segment as the place where the world out there and my mind up here intersect, right? Try to serve to you my take on the goings on of the moment. And that's not a great description because what this part of the show really is me hastily writing jokes and then struggling to describe why I think they're funny in a very broken down, compartmentalized, conceptualized way, and then begging you, the audience, for punch-ups, which is exactly what I have for you today. Oh my god, who could have seen it coming? So I have jokes. I couldn't even say the word jokes. I have attempted to deliver comedy in the form of the written word, and we are going to experience what that's like in real time. If you love cringe comedy, ooh, stick around. If not, please stick around anyway. I need the attention. It's so hard being indoors. Okay. So let's see what I'm serving to you today. A huge St. Vincent eruption had people cowering in fear. But don't worry. St. Vincent was quickly calmed by a large red velvet cake. She's over here. Okay, now this is the part where I explain what I just attempted. So this is St. Vincent. This is the artist St. Vincent. She's an indie rock artist who... Yeah, her songs sound like modem dial-up, the classics. And she has the same name as the island, where there was a gigantic volcanic eruption that made 16,000 people have to evacuate. And I decided that this was fair ground for a basic pun. So I'm getting canceled today. If that wasn't why, then maybe it's one of these. Highway 400 reopened after a cloud of toxic smoke, it's on this side, covered the area. Reporters... Mistake number one. Mistake number two, besides writing such a terrible joke, handwriting it in my terrible preschooler script. So, you know what? We're going to have to run that one right back. We, from the top, make it drop with this wet-ass comedy. Okay, let's go again. Highway 400 reopened after a cloud of toxic smoke covered the area. What is this word? I don't know what I wrote. Reports suggest that the toxicity was a mix of slow walkers and road ragers. Okay, so the joke is dead. So let's just get into why and how. So I was trying to make a joke on the toxic mess that is slow walkers interacting with road ragers. the source of the toxic fumes at Highway 400 and Shepherd. And given the pedestrian deaths in the area, that is actually a very logical and grounded place to set that comedy, to set that particular piece. Again, I'm capitalizing on actual tragedy to put forward very base comedy. So that's strike two out of how many ever I need to be canceled forever. You know my Twitter at Ajahnis Charley. Take me down. Yeah. and that and that right there was the epitome of toxicity. That man, that driver. Just for that moment in time, we got to experience it. Let's try our best to move on. Ooh. Japan. That's where my hand needs to be. Bam. Okay. Japan is to start releasing radioactive water from Fukushima into the sea in 2 years and start gearing up to fight Godzilla in 5. There we go. Okay, see, I think that's a bit closer to a joke because we know the Godzilla is a classical icon of, I would say, post-war Japan. I think that is accurate. And Godzilla represents the beast that is capitalism, that is kind of wreaking havoc on traditional Japan. And the nuclear reactor Fukushima is kind of a beast of capitalism. It's fueling energy, which is ultimately to fuel excess consumerism, and Godzilla is kind of confronting that. And I've tried to really embody that in my comedy. And we all know that Fukushima was a terrible disaster for so many people, and especially the environment. So once again, a running thread through all of my jokes, I'm capitalizing on the suffering of so many living things. Please cancel me. Please cancel me. Next. Is this... I think this show might have been a trap by some mystical being to see my downfall. And you know what? Yes, loosey-goosey gay. If you came here for that content, you're getting it. I swear to you. What is next? Okay, let's see. Oh boy. Joe Biden recently put out this statement regarding the murder of Daunte Wright. The murder of Daunte Wright is rooted in white supremacy and results from the intentional criminalization of black and brown communities. This system can't be reformed. It must be dismantled and a real system of public safety rebuilt from the ground up. Hashtag defund the police. Psych, that was Ben and Jerry's. Ha ha! Ha ha! That's right. Ice cream is more morally superior to the president. Yeah, that one's that's another sad one. That's another sad one. You know what? Let's okay. I think this one, I'm pretty sure this one's not rooted in any human suffering. So let's try it, shall we? Canada cancels permit to give arms to Turkey after deeming a leg too filling. And you have another picture of a turkey leg. See? And we all know that turkey has... Thank you. Thank you. See? No human suffering involved. No human suffering involved. Just the hypothetical suffering of a real living animal for the sake of baseless, unneeded consumption. Again, we're seeing a theme. We don't need to eat meat. In fact, it is getting more and more affordable to consider non-meat options, yet we still go down... I'm making the show too sad. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, let's see if we can perk things up with this one last joke. I'm gonna try one more time. I promise this might be good. Okay, we could just throw this picture up. Right here. The NYPD went viral with a clip of their robot dog apparatus made by Boston Dynamics. When asked when the Robo Pigs are coming out, they replied, "They're already all around you." Get it? Because it's like, yeah, cops are pigs, and that's something we can all stand by. Oh. I feel like that one perked me up at least a little bit, just a little tiny bit. But if that wasn't enough to perk you up, well, maybe this little segment coming up will do the thing for you. Right now, I'm getting a sudden breaking news message from our breaking news correspondent, Andrea Marston. Take a look.
Welcome to Breaking News with Andrea Marston, where we have been in a lockdown here in Toronto for what seems like over a decade. Here with a special report on how she finds balance while staying at home, it's Andrea Marston, not live, but on location.
This is Andrea Marston. This fat-ass cutie is a writer, improviser, and teacher who works from home. Every day, Andrea wakes up and tries to make herself presentable from the waist up. She also works out and meditates and does other super balanced human being stuff, but unfortunately, the footage is missing. Andrea's diet consists of fruits and vegetables and for sure not cheese from a jar. After her lunch, Andrea likes to read and invest her money wisely. When Andrea is not at her desk, you can find her working out and barely taking any naps at all. Andrea has a cat named Jack and apparently, he loves her, she swears. At the end of the day, Andrea does her skincare routine, watches CTV National News with Lisa LaFlamme, and has a panic attack that is calmed by meditation and not weed. Live but not on location, I have been the creep narrating Andrea's life.
Until next time, stay at home until you're vaccinated, Toronto. For Breaking News, this is Andrea Marston.
Hi, you are watching 60 Seconds with Blackbird Walters. It is me, Blackbird Walters, and oh my god, I can't see. Where are my glasses? Help me right now. I am literally blind. I'm literally blind. Oh god. Thank goodness. Oh boy. Oh. These are prescription, I promise. These are prescription. I'm legally blind without these. And legally uncool. Okay, too much Blackborough. We're having too much fun. This is 60 Seconds, the segment that I take over in secret on the show High Tea, where I get to the bottom of an investigative interview, this time featuring an actual international superstar, which I have been promising for a long time. I took a long, 6-month break? 6-month break for this interview, so I'm very excited to share. We have a comedy superstar, okay? We have someone whose characters have regaled the world. That's how you use that word, right? I think so. I went to York for that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to introduce to you my guest for today, Elena Skopetos. Elena Skopetos. I can't believe I've done this on live television.
Pepper,
Elena.
what are you doing?
I am a mess. Elena Skopetos.
Skopetos, like Geppetto, kind of.
Yes, okay. And I'm Blackborough. Black bar. That's how I do it. I was preparing so much. I took a multiple week break for this and I screwed it up in an instant. Please forgive me.
Oh, it's okay. I've screwed so many things up. This is just, who cares?
Yeah, that's right. We're forgiving, we're living, and we are giving. And I'd like to give you. I consider interviews a gift, and this is the one that I'm giving to you. But before we get into that, how are you doing? Your skin looks lovely. You seem like you're in a good place. I just wanted to just tell the truths that we're all seeing right now.
Oh, that's so nice. Saying something nice about my skin is truly. You can berate me for the rest of this interview, and I will think the world of you. So thank you. I'm doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard. I think okay, not great, but okay, and healthy and okay.
I think that you speak for all of us when you say we're doing okay, but you know what? You could be doing so much worse than okay right now. So that's pretty okay.
For sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. But you know what won't be okay? This excellent interview. I have so many interesting questions, and I can't wait for your engaging answers. It's gonna
Me
be
too.
good.
Yeah, that sounds great.
We have 60 seconds on the clock, and here we go. What is your name?
Elena Skopetos.
Perfect. I should have asked that off the top. Where are you from?
I was born in the Bronx, raised in New Jersey, and now I live in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, amazing. Interesting. What is your favorite tea?
My favorite tea, a tropical green tea.
Tropical green tea. Are there any particular fruits involved in that green tea or like elements of tropicality, or is it just like
Right
the
now I'm
sense.
doing a yogi passion fruit green tea matcha. That's really good.
Oh my god. Okay. We will have to trade sources because that sounds too good to pass up.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Good Place, Parks and Rec. 2 dies, 1 survives. Which one?
The Good Place survives and the other 2 die.
I agree wholeheartedly. So good, so good.
ACAB.
What? Yes, yes. Absolutely. What is your favorite post-pandemic memory?
Getting married.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, by
Thank
the way.
you.
That's amazing. Okay. You penned the bop, the chart topper, A Million Raisins. Fantastic song. One of my favorites. What's one snack you can legit have a million of? For me, it's macaron.
Ooh. For me, probably cookies. I love a cookie.
Oh, they're so good. I probably have had a million cookies in my lifetime, and I don't
I
regret a
probably
single
have
thing.
too. I don't want to know. I would not want to see how many cookies I've had in front of me. It would probably be overwhelming, but it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot.
My problem. Oh god, 10 seconds. I want to talk about cookies. What is one holiday you pop off at? For me, it's Easter for no reason.
Probably Halloween, and by pop off I mean watch a lot of television about it.
That is certainly popping off. And one last question: what is the character of yours that would make the worst roommate?
Probably the guy, the like high school guy who thinks he's deep but is actually an asshole.
I hate that for you.
Buzzer sound.
And that right there is our official channel buzzer sound. Wow, I feel like I've learned so much. Thank you so much for that deep, heartwarming interview. I feel like my heart is warmed.
Thank you. I feel like I learned a lot about myself, and I feel like that's what interviews are for. So it was helpful.
That's absolutely. I'm putting that in my resume. Is that a press quote? I'm counting it as a press quote. That is. I personally needed that part. Wow. Okay. And just because I do want to ask a couple more cookie questions because
Yeah.
it's cookies and tea are about the same level of importance to me.
Yeah.
Hard and crunchy or soft and chewy?
Okay. The like quick answer is soft and chewy, but because of the tea themes of this show, like a Milano cookie, like a mint Milano with like a cup of tea
Yes.
is great. I love a hard cookie with a cup of tea because you can dip it and soften it and like have that. It's just a nice experience.
It's a perfect pairing. It is a perfect pairing. And which kind of cookie would you say is the optimal, the supreme, the ideal?
I mean, I have to go like classic chocolate chip. Like that's probably what I've had the most of, and it's the most. I'm finding, especially in the pandemic and in quarantine, that like comforting foods, like foods that like comforted me during my childhood, are what I'm craving and what's bringing me the most joy. So I wish I could say like, oh, like a sesame tahini thing, but it's like no, fucking chocolate chip cookie is great.
It will always do the job. It's the most reliable, maybe the most reliable food out there.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to screw that up.
It is. It is. And it's hard. This is the transition I'm going with. It's hard to screw up this interview, and I'm glad that we did it.
Me too. Oh, me too.
This was a perfect interview. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Would you like to plug anything?
Yeah, definitely go on YouTube and find the Characters Welcome videos that I've done. You can just on YouTube search UCB Characters Welcome, and I have a playlist under Elena Skopetos. But also please follow me on Twitter, Elena_Skopetos. I have very few Twitter followers, and I'm churning out content that is super like mediocre and fine, and I'd love for everyone to see it.
There you go. Follow, subscribe, watch those videos. They're so good. They're so good. I love all of them. Thank you so much for coming on the
Thanks
show.
for having me. This is so fun.
This is so fun, and I hope to see you sometime in the future.
Me too.
All right. Take care. A round of applause. That is huge acclaim for Elena. Huge acclaim. I'm not lying about these YouTube videos. I'm not lying. If you see it's gonna pop up in your recommended videos anyways because they are amazing and they're popping off on YouTube. But definitely take a look, do a little Google, and you'll have a good night. Maybe pair it with some Milano cookies and a cup of Yogi passion fruit matcha tea. Yogi passion fruit matcha tea. That's like my three favorite things in a drink: matcha, passion fruit, and I love a cute yogi. Okay. Wow. Definitely watch. Oh, God. Well, you know what happens after every interview. I get so worked up, I have to immediately use the bathroom. So I'm going to take a quick go. But, stay tuned. There's so much good stuff yet to come. Bye. Blackborough, what? I just want to talk. Blackborough's always coming and going, and she doesn't even say hi. She doesn't. Oh, look, my hair is a mess. Okay, I'm glad that I didn't cross paths with Blackborough today because I am that's a little embarrassing. Oh, we're misshapen. We are misshapen. And Blackborough's always has the steez. Do we say steez anymore? I think I'm too young to say steez. That's like a term from the 19th century. Whoa. See, my mid-show bathroom trips do a number on me. But what better way to recenter, re-energize, revitalize with one, a sip of that 10 Ren Jasmine Tea, and two, with this amazing segment, this fantastical, there are no words. They're just sounds. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. This yummy, yummy, yummy segment that we know and love called the Good Dog of the Week. Yes. This is the segment where we look at a good, great, amazing, perfect dog from the Bad Dog and Greater Comedy community. What is this? These jokes are done. Get out of here. We only have room for dogs now. And I'm very excited to share with you a newcomer to the Good Dog oeuvre. This is an oeuvre. I consider this collection of doggos to be an oeuvre. But just a new dog in general. Let's all say a great big hello to Zara, the dog that is paired with Mike Carrazza. Oh, beautiful dog. Mike Carrazza. Why did I say Mike Carrazza? What is wrong with... I should stop. Okay, I know that 90% of the show is me berating myself, but I don't need to do that right now, right? Let's just appreciate and bask in the glow of Honey Bear. But Mike Carrazza is an amazing, lovable honey bear as well, and I was gonna plug him later, but I'm gonna kind of plug him right now. One of his things is X Bummer X Boys X, which is a podcast that I got to do, which was very fun, where he and Alex Kolenko talk about songs that make them sad each week, and I got to hop on that podcast and do an episode. And for it, I prepared. I listened to emo for the first time. I had my emo moment. And I don't think we have any emo music that we can legally play on the channel while looking at pictures of dogs. But I want you at home to just go through the mental This is perfect. This is perfect. This is a soundtrack to the days of Zara. Let this cute dog be the warmth, positivity to counterbalance the grungy groundedness of your moments. This is the perfect levity for that kind of situation, and we love Zara, aka Honey Bear, for that. Zara, who, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with Honey Bear because we'll get into it. Honey Bear is 4 months old, and Mike has had her for a month. Oh, see, new edition, love it. She's Mike's little sunshine, and he loves her very, very much. And we do too. That is a perfect mug, looking like a teddy bear. I need to see these mass-produced in stores. I know that we just railed against capitalism and its horrors on the human condition, but I want my honey bear. Let's see a little bit more. One more picture of a honey bear. Oh my god. Just a big bundle of beauty and the joys of living. Oh god. Most of the pics Mike has of her are when she's sleeping because she sleeps a lot, and it's also when she sits still, tbh. And I totally see that. You can see me on this channel. I am constantly a mess of flying limbs, so I get that vibe, and I love it. I love it. Otherwise, she gets nuts, and spoiler alert, we're gonna see a little bit of that nuts energy in a second. But till then, let's see one more pic of Zara / Honey Bear. Oh, why isn't that me right now? I want that to be me. I want a tiny little bed that's a circle, and I want to just be squished into it. But Zara's living our best life for us, and serving the cutest looks known to dog kind. We love it. She's an upside to living with his folks for Mike, which, you know, we get that vibe. We know that vibe, having to go home to the parents, but it's always nice to have a friend over, and Honey Bear is that friend for all of us. Let's see another picture. Just a quick Zara pic. Oh, you can see a little bit of Mikey, and there's Zara, so cute. Two lovable honey bears. Mike got Zara a month after their old dog passed away, and she's a similar breed, so it's a little weird sometimes because she looks a lot like Lady, the previous dog, but it's so beautiful to see the rekindling and that new sparking of a friendship that'll last a long time. So cuts to the core. Just like the emo track that just passed. I'm certain that was Billy Talent, but I have gone on record as to saying that I have no clue what emo is, and I still do not. Anyways, isn't she adorable? Yes, she is. Let's see a little bit more. I think we have this one. Oh, just the cutest. I want one. I want to hold her. I want to hold her so bad. And we have one more. No, that's the last one. So I think we can move right into the video. This is Zara going nuts right here, right now. Let's check it out. So it's just free joy. It's just free joy. I think Zara's a loosey-goosey gay. Zara's a little loosey-goosey gay. I can see the energy. We love that. We love that for Zara. I just want like 100 Zara / honey bears going nuts in this very small apartment. We have 400 square foot. I want 4 Zara's, one for each 100, one for each room, one for each moment of my life. We love Zara. We love Mike Rosa. We love it all. Oh my god. I'm so happy. But I have some stuff for you to check out if you love that loosey-goosey gay energy. Mike has loosey-goosey gay energy in spades. Check out his stand-up comedy album, Cherubic, on Spotify. It's a great album. Loved it. Listened to it on the day it dropped. It is definitely that loosey-goosey positive energy vibe. It kinda is like the audio comedic version of Honey Bear running around on the floor, just being the cutest. So check it out. And check X Bummer X Boys X also on Spotify. The last episode that they did was a Bouncy Boys episode, which means they talk about the song that made them happy in the past week. So you'll definitely get that positive nutso energy right there. And lastly, he is another podcast. Man's a podcast guru with We Didn't Get a Rose, which is amazing. Check it out. You know where to find it. That is it for that. Wow, what a loosey-goosey episode of High Tea that we had today. Somehow, I always look at the time and I'm like, did 40 minutes really just pass? And yeah, they did. We did that. We did that together. And thank you so much for coming along on this journey. This has only been possible thanks to Bad Dog Comedy TV, to which you can donate right here at the link, baddogtheater.com/high-t. I think it's in the description. Do you read those? Some of them can be very good, like this one. So definitely take a look. Like, share, subscribe, do all those good things that help channels like this grow so we could have more international superstars come onto the channel and more cute little honey bears running around on the floor. And trust me, we need more of those right now. Definitely take a look at tonight's show, Duo Dynamics, which is very exciting. That is at 9 o'clock, and you have 2 long-form improvised sets. The first one is Jackie Toomey and Devin Henderson with Tucson, and following it up with Christian Smith and Kevin Vidal. Come on. I know. Soul Decision. That's their duo name. I know the Toronto comedy scene. That's maybe the only thing I know, which is totally fine. It's going to be a great show. I'm going to definitely watch. You should too. I'm going to watch all the other shows. You should too. And you know what would pair perfectly with the evening of amazingly curated shows? A cup of 10 Ren, a Milano cookie, and a cute little oyster mug. I still don't know. This is an oyster, right? Who knows what animals are? I don't. But I do know that we should all take our cups, put it up to our supple little lips, and sip, sip, sis. Jasmine, spicy, Toronto spicy.